Earlier this week, I got my hands on the Home Assistant Voice Preview Edition. It's a small device. It goes for around about €60 in Europe and about $60 in the United States. Small little device that you can hook up to your Home Assistant to add some voice functionality to it. So let's look at the packaging and I'll show you what you get in the box. So in the box, which is a nice cardboard box that you can recycle, there is the little device itself, some quick start guide, a quick start guide, as you can see, and a warranty and safety information booklet, and the wake word. There we go. It says "Okay Nabu," and you can start with that. So if you look at the device itself, it's got 2 ports on the back, 3.5mm audio jack that you can hook up speakers to, the USB-C power port. That's a good thing to note, that you don't get a power supply or a cable with this. You actually have to supply your own. Then on the side there's a click switch, which is for the microphone, to mute the microphone. It's an actual switch that you have to switch. And at the bottom there is a groove connection port hidden around behind a little flap that you can break off and then connect some sensors to this. On the top you've got 2 microphones, so that the fact that it's got 2 helps with the noise cancellation. It's got some retro feel iPod turning button here. This is not a button, it's just a dial that you can turn. It's got a nice clickety feel to it, and then a button in the middle that you can press to add an event. So if you press the button once or you double click it, you can add events to Home Assistant for that. So let's connect it up and see what happens. So when I power it on, let's zoom in a bit. It starts up with a nice whitish light. This is already connected to my Home Assistant instance, and it's now connecting to the Wi-Fi. Once you get the blue lights going like this, it is actually connected to the Wi-Fi. Or it's connecting to the Wi-Fi, and now it's connected. So if I now say, "Okay Nabu, what is the weather today?"
Sorry, I am not aware of any floor call today.
Okay, so the initial setup and usage varies. It's not straightforward as you would think. You have to do a couple of configurations. Let's try this again. "Okay Nabu, what time is it?"
2:39 p.m.
Thank you very much. Let's do another one. "Okay Nabu, switch the study lights on."
Turned on the lights.
Thank you. Okay, so there we go. The dial here is actually a volume dial, so the nice thing is once you have it connected and working, you can actually set the volume by dialing this around. When you do the microphone button, or when you switch it on, I have to find the right place, it makes a very interesting noise. It's like shutting the door, or maybe on Star Trek shutting the doors when they close. That sound that you get, that swish sound, and then when you switch it on again, same thing. So my initial setup wasn't the best when I set it up. The reason for that is I am running Home Assistant in a Docker instance, and I had some issues connecting this device to my Home Assistant, and the main reason was that they were on different VLANs and they couldn't see each other. So what I had to do is go into Home Assistant on my iPhone, on the app, and I went to under System, Network Settings, and I changed the local URL to point to my Home Assistant so that it could find it and speak to it. I went back to my Home Assistant Docker instance, and I changed the network setting from bridge to host, and there's nothing running on the same port on the host, so that was just easier. I just changed that, restarted my Docker instance, and the upside to that is that this device can now easily talk to my Home Assistant. It will auto discover it. And the other thing is that all my devices are on the same network now, and Home Assistant has been starting to actually auto discover some devices on the network, which is great. That's it.